So for this effect we did, it was pretty straightforward, not super difficult, honestly pretty easy. And not very expensive either. Most of the supplies I'm pretty sure I got from Walmart for like 20 bucks maybe. So the first thing I did, I just bought the frame, and I used the frame because I thought it looked cool, but I mean, use whatever you want, you know, get creative. Then I got some fabric. I tried my best to match it up as closely as I could, like color-wise with the frame. You can see it's not like perfect, but you know, it works. But yeah, just cut some off, safety pin it to the back. I try to get it pretty snug so that way it doesn't like stick out very obviously. And then I just took the fabric and kind of covered it in some like generic like camp fuel, which once again I got from Walmart for maybe like just a couple bucks, so nothing fancy. Also, I should take a second to say, if you value being alive and having property, if you're going to do something like this, just make sure you're taking the proper safety precautions, because you can put both of those things at risk if you don't. But yeah, once you're ready to shoot, just get the framing and the settings and everything right, you know, obviously before lighting the fire, because once it's lit you have, you know, maybe like 10-15 seconds to get the shot. Also, kind of a small side note, as far as like ISO and white balance and whatnot goes, just remember with the fire you are introducing a pretty warm, you know, fairly bright light source into the image, so just take that into account so that way you don't have to like keep reshooting it. But yeah, like I said, pretty straightforward. I thought it was a pretty cool effect for the little amount of effort it took to achieve it. This I shot at 60 FPS because I thought the slow motion looked cool, but I mean, you can shoot it however you like, obviously. It's, you know, just get creative. This was actually for a photo project I was working on with some friends, just kind of like a series of moody portraits. One problem I did run into was, you can kind of see there, as the fire starts to die down, you can start to see the fabric a little bit. So since it was for a photo, I just took it into Lightroom, just used the clone and the brush tool to edit it. I didn't spend like a super long time doing it. I just figured the fire would hide any imperfections, and you know, who's really going to scrutinize it that closely. But you can kind of see the before and after just looks a little bit less obvious that there was a, you know, a rag tied to it or whatever. But yeah, I mean, that's about it. You know, this is the finished product right here. Again, I thought it was pretty cool, and hopefully it inspires you to go out and, you know, try something yourself, or I guess to do nothing if that's what you choose. But yeah, either way, take care.